If we were playing the Super Nintendo version of Final Fantasy VI, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I introduce you to the finale of Final Fantasy VI. But unfortunately, we still have a Dragon's Den and Soul Shrine to show off.
It always goes like that, huh?
Yes, it does. Now, technically, I could have exited Kefka's Tower after defeating the last dragon and go to the Dragon's Den there. Because you don't have to beat the game to unlock the Dragon's Den. You gotta beat the game to unlock the Soul Shrine.
Right.
But the Dragon's Den opens up as soon as you beat all the 8 dragons, so I could have cut away from Kefka's Tower, but that'd be awkward.
It would.
So we're going to finish off the rest of the game, and then we're going to do the Dragon's Den and all that shit post-game, kind of like how we set up Final Fantasy IV, which we did over 2 years ago.
Ah, you see that? Kefka's our buddy all along.
Aw. Look at that sick-ass prism shield he has right there. Salsalee's triangle...
It's Shrine from Final Fantasy Dissidia.
Yeah, just Shrine in general. Materia Keeper, I thought you were so original.
So Kefka could do float.
Yeah.
We've been able to do that since when?
No, he's like he... No, I can
Does
see
he pick two at random?
I can see the strings. It's whoever's in those 2 positions. So, could be Terra, could be Locke. Locke and Celeste for the thematics.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Kefka's got like philosophy for beginners here.
Yeah.
No, philosophy for dummies.
Yeah. Nihilist for dummies. That's exactly like he's got all this powerful magic, but he's like the ultimate nihilist.
He has nothing to do with it.
Why? Yeah, it's like he's bored.
He could have easily fixed his life with a PlayStation.
But the 6th version of the PlayStation sucks ass. There's loading times. The music's off.
He doesn't have to play just 6. He's got Resident Evil.
The Final Fantasy V version sucks ass. The translation's terrible, and there's load times.
There's, nah.
Chrono Trigger has load times. The cutscenes skip unless you're playing the Japanese version, which it doesn't skip for some fucking reason.
So everybody here is telling Kefka off about why they found a reason to live despite having lost everything.
They've managed to find
Me,
that
ooh, wow, all of you?
This is my favorite line.
I love this.
Yeah. This is sickening. You sound like chapters from a self-help booklet.
I cracked the fuck up too goddamn hard when I saw that. You know, Kefka as a villain I think is overrated, but honest to God, that is the best fucking line to goddamn anything presidential speech I've ever heard. But here we see Kefka just not willing to grasp or understand what can make life precious. So he's going to go blow everything up and say, yeah, fuck you. Yeah. Now you tell me what to do.
Okay, I'm going to punch you in the face now.
I'm going to deck you in the
You had it coming. Yeah, he's using the light of judgment to inflict damage and terror through the world via Mode 7.
That was tiddly.
Well, it's a good thing these mountainsides just happen to rise up so we can thematically tell him to go fuck himself.
Here you're sort of wondering if it's best just to put Kefka's the mad dog now. He's just got to get put out of his fucking misery.
Yeah. But what fun is destructing if no precious lives are lost?
You ever destroy a fucking stack of Legos?
Yeah, you know, the best part about Jenga is when the tower falls.
Seriously.
And right now I'm standing on one giant Jenga. And I want to make it fall.
It's over, Kefka. Unless we lose.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen. Okay, so let's talk about the tiers here. The first thing I want to mention right now, as we said many times in different parts of this Let's Play, is that in the advanced version of the game, it's very lucrative for you to have Locke in your first team. Because you can steal from Rest and Lady, the 3rd tier. You can steal Ragnarok's and Ultima weapons from them. And their levels are not at like 90 plus. So you can have a really good chance of stealing them over and over again. You can save your game after that, and you can bet Ragnarok's for Lightbringers at the Coliseum. Really powerful swords. In the Super Nintendo version, you can do that too, but there's no point because you can't save the game afterwards.
Now, some trivia. These were supposed to be a rematch against the Warren Triad as you go up and up. For some reason, the idea got nixed.
I'm fine either or.
I am too, but like I said, I think, maybe a rematch against them. But, I think like they just worked around it for some reason. Like,
well, Nintendo of America gave us the idea that they were rematches of the Warren Triad. And according to Japan, it's like, no, they're just things that we fight.
But you know what, though? They already worked around it so much that you may as well be.
I'm fine with either or.
Right.
If they're rematches with the Warren Triad, okay, whatever. I thought I killed them, but it's fine. Besides that, it should be known, like, just to go on a technical aspect here, they're not technically sprites. They're part of the background.
Right.
Because if you do any sort of attack, when you can't see them attacking, because normally you can find any boss that attacks when they flash white for a second. You notice that these guys don't do that. That's because they're not actually there, for lack of a better description.
By the by, I get a kick out of is this whole track playing right now? It's starting Dancing Mad.
Dancing Mad, yeah. This is the final boss theme.
One of the most iconic pieces of Final Fantasy.
It's 17 minutes long if you play the entire thing on the soundtrack, because it loops twice. Like, every theme plays twice, and then it goes to the next tier. So if you shortened it, it's like 10 minutes. But I love Dancing Mad.
I'm surprised you're not using shit like Meteor or anything like that.
Well, the head is vulnerable to fire. And we want to get rid of the head first, because if the head is the last thing to go, it uses Quake. And I do not have everybody on float, and nobody's wearing Gaia gears. So,
it takes that much effort to cast float real quick?
I don't want to.
Okay.
How about I just kill the head first, so I don't have to worry about Quake at all? The head's vulnerable to fire. The long arm is vulnerable to death. So, as you noticed, I gave it the air anchor. So I'm guessing it punches me and then it goes limp. So the short arm is the least threatening one. It does nothing but physical attacks. And after you kill it, it does shockwave 3 times before dying. That's a paltry amount of damage. You don't have nothing to worry about. The short arm should be the last thing you kill. Now we're going to tier 2.
And it's all Kefka's.
Yeah, it is.
Kefka without the face paint.
There's a lot of things here. That thing on the right, which I believe is... I forgot the name of it. I know the name over there to the left, that's magic. The thing right there in the center, this little thing right here, that's tools. Also known as machine. That is Tiger. And I don't remember what the other ones are. But anyway, magic on the left there is vulnerable to mute. So hit him with mute and he won't be able to do anything else. Tools can be air anchored. I aimed at the wrong thing. I was aiming at the thing next to tools. You see, there's 5 targets, 4 targets in total here, despite there like 5 different creatures here. Because there's a guy right there on the left. There's a guy hanging there. Looks like he's being crucified.
Yeah.
There's a girl above him that looks like she's being crucified. There's a guy right there near the tiger head. There's the tiger head itself. And there's the guy riding the tiger head. Which, by the way, he was censored in the American version. That loins cloth he's wearing wasn't there.
Oh, lovely.
He's giving you the bare ass in the advanced translation and iOS.
So you could, and while you told us all that, you could have just quick ultimate and blow them all the fuck up.
Yeah, if you want to be boring, give the guy the mute, give the machine the air anchor, and then just worry about whittling health away from other spells. Flare Star.
Oh.
Yeah, I have fire absorbing equipment on, so that's not really going to hinder me any much. Yeah, look, only Realm took some damage from that, and it wasn't even that much. Tiger's vulnerable to ice. I just remember that. So you can use Blizzaga and all that shit. I believe once you kill, I think it's the guy right on the right or something like that, their final attack will be 10 hits, which is 10 consecutive hits.
Ow!
So if you have Phantom on, you don't have to worry about it. If you have Magic Block as high up, then you pretty much going to block all those attacks. Gravity Bomb is blocked, so nothing to worry about.
Whatchamacallit, can you steal any Ragnaroks?
No, you can't steal anything from these guys. It's tier 3 where you want to steal.
Oh, tier 3 has the Ragnarok.
Yeah, this is tier 2. No, but one of my favorite details about this fight in particular, which you can only get in the Super Nintendo version, I'm not sure if the iOS version replicates it, and I know for a fact the advanced version doesn't replicate it, is that the acoustics there's more of a reverb to your attacks. Everything echoes, and I fucking love it, because it makes it feel like you're ascending. Well, I mean, you are, on a physical aspect, you are ascending. But, like, the sound direction mimics that, and I fucking love that. So you got stereo sound playing this game, you can hear how awesome the sounds spell, and I just love it. I fucking love it.
How long is this part going? Because, Jesus Christ, I thought you would have blown them all up by now.
Well, if I kept using Ultima over and over again, I'm pretty sure they would be dead by now. But, what if you don't have Ultima?
How do you not have Ultima?
Well, I mean, what if you chose a sword?
Why would you choose the sword?
You could choose, because the Lightbringer's awesome. I mean, there are benefits to both sides, true. You choose the Magicite and you get Ultima ×1, which is like the end-all, be-all spell. But, when you're looking at it from a battle aspect, it's pretty fucking boring.
So you choose a one-of-a-kind Esper or...
The Ragnarok sword by itself is nothing remarkable, true, but you could bet it for a Lightbringer in the Colosseum, which just makes you so invulnerable.
Right, but now you
can still learn Ultima via the Paladin Shield at a ×1 rate, but you got to get the Paladin Shield first.
Or I can have both that teach me Ultima in 2 different ways, so I don't waste time.
Or I can have the Lightbringer combined with the Paladin Shield, combined with fucking Force Armor to make me an unstoppable tank.
Beautiful.
I like the sound of that more.
So now this is just them having a temper tantrum. Doink, 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 doink,
it's like,
doink,
no,
doink.
no, 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 no. Yes, 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 yes.
Well, I thought that was it.
No, I killed one of the things the 10 hits is the final attack of one of the aberrations. Not so much the final thing of the tier. The only thing that's left is magic, and he can't do anything because I gave him mute. So I feel sorry for him now. So I was going to put you out of your misery. Actually, just since he can't do anything, I guess there's nothing stopping me from just climbing the tier physically.
Yeah, seriously, fuck him.
This thing is like organic and a machine at the same time.
Ugh.
Yeah, because I mean you can see the heads and all that shit, but everything it looks like they're being tethered by fucking pipes, wires, pipes and wires,
Pyres.
Fireflies. Yeah, you see how they're part of the background. You notice because they wave with the background when casting Ultima, so it looks like they're like doing this. It's like whoa,
jazz hands.
Yeah. I was like, why is the blue one like the blue one's like on the verge of becoming another Kefka? He's got the little hair frillix here, and he's got the scarf. He's just missing the coat. It's like Kefka in his birthday suit.
Ew.
He has blue skin.
And there's round 3.
All right, this is tier 3, the final tier before Kefka. We got Rest and we got Lady. Lady is where you'll want to steal from because I believe she helps the Ragnaroks. Not that the Ultimate Weapon is not any better. I mean, Ultimate Weapon is good in itself too. But
that it is. But here's also like I said before. You totally want the Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna totally want it. You're just gonna beat the game over and over again just so you can keep betting it.
Yeah. I wish you could steal more than one at a time though.
I wish I didn't have to be locked doing the stealing, but take your pick.
Yeah. But again, their levels aren't that very big, so you have a good chance of stealing the items, and it's the only item they have. So it's not like you can steal a tonic instead. Fuck that noise if that was true. Just jumping the gun a bit here. This is one of my most sloppy tier 3 fights ever.
Why so?
Because I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what it is. I was recording at 3 in the morning, and I was tired as fuck. So my mind wasn't on right.
So I cast Ultima on myself, and they all died.
Yeah. I cast like 3 on myself, and then I nuked myself. Thought I had it good for too long. I'm close to heaven. This is the closest to heaven I'm ever going to get, baby, because I did some shit that'll send me down south. The deep south, if you know what I mean.
I'm talking downtown.
Yeah. I'm taking the southbound train to fucking the deep south.
Whirlwind.
Well, that's supposed to be Graviga, by the way.
Why is it not Graviga?
I don't know. It's gravity-based damage, though. W winning, it looks like a tornado, so I was like, okay, whatever. It's like we got Demi and Quarter, which are these black orbs. So how do we go above that? Tornado. All right, I guess. I guess, but
don't they need to do wind damage? You shut your fucking mouth.
No, it's called W wind. What do you think that W stands for? Wumbo?
Wumbo wind.
Wumbo wind.
So Rest is already dead, so no stealing Ragnaroks for Johnny.
No, Locke's not even here.
Shit.
You want to kill Lady first, because Lady can heal, and she can also revive Rest with life too. Thankfully, she only has around 9,000 HP, so 2 spells or 1 Ultima, if you're just single targeting, will take care of her. After that, you want to take care of Rest. Now, the thing is, the reason why I was being so jittery with Rest is because when you kill Rest, it will do an attack called Calmness, which is pretty much instant death.
Comet?
No, that's Medio. I wanted to make sure I had Terra, Celeste, and Realm on my final party. I couldn't give a fuck about Aggro, to be honest.
Yeah, seriously, Aggro was just, hey, I'm here. I'm happy to be here.
But I was so busy trying to make sure I have life 3 on all my party members that I wasn't really doing anything to Rest, which means I'm giving him prime opportunity to keep doing Doom and Fireballs. So, like, I'm getting flustered here, saying, shit. Every time I bring him back, someone else dies. So,
And you don't bother like life 2ing them?
Yeah, I'm taking the time to setting up life 3 on the characters I want to remain alive for the final battle of Kefka. So here, because this is how the tier system works. In the beginning of the battle, you are allowed to choose your list of characters. When one character dies and you go up a tier, whatever character is dead, it gets replaced by the next person up on a list. In my case, I don't want Terra Celestial Realms to die because I want to keep them for the final battle because Charlie's Angels for the fucking win. But, in order to make sure they don't get switched out in tiers, they gotta be alive, so I want to cast Life 3 to keep them up. But now, I got so flustered because Rest kept giving me shit that I was unable to inflict as much damage as I want to in a short amount of time. But thankfully, everyone seems to be back up and running. They're blocking all the immediate attacks now.
Except for Edgar, he doesn't need
Cloud. Yeah, can't block anything if you're already dead.
Take him away.
What is he laying on?
What's the time frame you have before you can remove your party member?
Well, the party member gets removed as soon as we transition like this. So now Edgar's going to get replaced by the next person I have on the list, which I believe is either Mog or Locke or whoever. Well, we're going to find out momentarily, because now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the final battle. Yeah, I just love this. It just rises. It's like, what's the reverse of a crescendo? Crescendo is how a piece ends.
It looks like a gate.
Yeah.
You see the gate?
Yeah, I see the. Well, I see how you can think of it as a gate. It's very symmetrical. It's like they designed one half and then they mirrored it and just flipped it and called it a background. Not.
I love how the music just drops all pretense. It's like, no, this guy, he's no god. He's fucking wacko.
I'm not impressed. You came down by fucking strings. This is a theater play.
And somewhere in the opera house, I was like, shit.
Yeah, play the music.
I love the music just because it's so Kefka. It's just nuts.
You know what, though? I feel like such a dumbass. For years, it took me a while to realize it was a remix of his theme.
Took you that long?
Yeah, it took me that long to realize it was a remix of his theme. Oof. Because I love the song so much, but I didn't realize, wait a minute, this is Kefka's theme. Then I had an epiphany. And then after that, I went to college. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, Kefka, the final boss here, is not that interesting. Unfortunately, because
he just throws around spells, but it's nothing you haven't seen yet.
He throws around spells. He does have a nasty physical attack called Havoc Wing. In fact, that's his most threatening attack.
Much like in Dissidia.
Ow.
Ow!
Yeah, that hurts. And sometimes he can do that
Don't mess with me.
And sometimes, at one time, I had him do that 3 times in a row, and that wasn't fun. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, that's exactly what that attack is. Besides that, he does regular elemental attacks. I think after a certain time, he will start using Ultima. But his ultimate attack
is Forsaken.
You can't see my quotes here. Ultimate attack is Forsaken. Goner in this game's translation.
Goner is such a more fitting name considering Kefka.
Yeah, but the thing is that it doesn't ignore defense.
Right, so you can easily protect it with golem and shit.
If you got any sort of armor past Gaia gears, it's not gonna do much damage to you.
Right.
Besides that, he always starts the battle off with Heartless Angel. So get Kuraga on standby when the battle begins. Besides that, this is not a very interesting final boss. Like, to me, if you were to ask me, okay, Train here is it induced Silence and Blind. Silence
and your girls give no
fucks. Yeah. I was like, what's that triangle?
The fucks were left like on the planet I blew up.
You attacked me like it was a fucking triangle. Train is actually, that was a mistranslation of Trine. This is the game that introduced Trine.
And there's Hyperdrive.
Yeah, there's Hyperdrive, and just like Hyperdrive...
Only because, like I said, I've played Dissidia so many times, so it's really interesting to see the attacks in motion here.
Yeah. Hyperdrive is, I think, physical-based. And
looks to be fire-based.
I don't know if it's fire... No, because if it's fire-based, Terra would have absorbed it. So I think it's just non... If it's not physical-based, it's non-elemental. Either way, it hurts. Siegfried did the same thing on Celeste. Right. Oh, shit, he's using Ultima on me. Okay.
Hey, this ain't too bad.
Yeah, like, ooh, I'm getting an erection. In fact, I think look at it. Look at his robe near his waist. Tell me he's not pitching a tent.
He's pitching a tent.
He's pitching a tent.
What the fuck?
And now he's gonna suck his own dick. No, I'm kidding.
Alright, there was a little Kefka head there. I didn't even for that.
That is a really weird attack animation. So he's getting ready to go for Goner, Forsaken. Before that, he always says the end comes before chaos. And then I'm guessing the head is like him zooming in on his head, showing that he's laughing maniacally, or laughing mad, dancing mad, whatever. And that's it. That's like the only time in the game that ever does that. Now we're a goner.
I like how the background changes to emphasize this.
But then it gets really fucking crazy. Okay.
Well, fuck.
I'll tell you what's gone. My interests!
Well, fuck.
Oh, you still got that rockin' stiffy, though.
He's trying to kill people. This gets him off.
Okay, let me get my fuck you, Kefka, up the floor. And Mog goes, this is what Mog's doing all the time. He's just jumping.
That's all he should be doing. I wonder what kind of dance he would do up in the sky.
The Heaven Sword.
This is the part of Dancing Man I keep hearing every time in Dissidia. I was thinking that's it, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I heard the music fading. Yeah, but if you were to ask me though, Zeromus, Neo X Death were more interesting boss battles.
Neo X Death was terrifying.
And he gets so up close to
control,
you.
And he just became a whole bunch of
and
monsters.
He wants to pucker up with Bards. You know, he gets so fucking close to him. I love the way Kefka looks. His sprite design is really nice. But it's not a very threatening final boss. And again, I didn't even use any of the more broken spells. I didn't use Quick at all. I didn't have the Genji Glove with Offering equipped. I didn't even bring Kappa the Gambler with me.
Seriously, and Celeste is like, fuck you!
Yeah.
Neater, neater,
it's like, get fucked, God.
And that's it?
Yeah.
No final boss soliloquy, no what I learned from all this shit? Was that
Go-Go
or
have time
Uro
to
talking?
hear what he has to say.
Huh?
So now, we have to get out of here. The tower's collapsing, and our airship is somewhere around here. Wait, did we go up the tower? Because we approached the tower from the very top. Are we on the super top?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Our theory was right. Fuck. I was hoping we were wrong after nothing happened when we defeated the Warring Triad.
What did you think would happen when we destroyed the source of all magic?
Well, it's just theories. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Anyway, if you do not have Terra in your party, she will come back for this sequence. It's like, oh. It's like, you're alive.
Oh, I imagine, the first time around, if somebody missed Terra, they'd be like, where the fuck was she at?
Yeah. It's like, bitch. It's like, I was doing all this, and you were sitting on the sidelines. Looking for love.
In all the wrong places. So now what happens?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have our 20-plus minute ending sequence.
Oh, fuck that shit.
If you're wondering why this part is 44 minutes long.
20 of it's at the ending?
Yeah, this is the reason. You know.
Oh, lordy.
This part's not even labeled as the finale. And it was like, oh, fuck. What's going on? What's happening today? It's the ending, ladies and gentlemen. I love the ending piece so much.
Cyan is Cyan Garamond. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Is
that his katana?
Yeah. It was one of his blades. The thing I love about this ending piece, though, is that it pushes the fuck out of the SNES sound chip. Because it has nothing else to load in terms of sound effects. So they can use all of its sound channels for the instruments. And Nobuo Uematsu realized that and is like, I can do this. I can make it sound like this. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ, my
God. It's a fucking switch. Step on the goddamn pusher.
I'm pitching a Kefka. Yeah. So you get these full ending sequences if they happen to be in your party when you recruit them.
Right.
If you do not have anybody in your party when the music gets to them, because they play the character theme regardless if you have them or not, you get their little portrait of you get their face, and you get a glimpse of where you can possibly recruit that character.
Cool.
So if you didn't have Cyan in your party, or if you didn't have, it would probably show Doma Castle, or I think Mount Zozo. Mm-hmm. If you didn't have Shadow or Realm in your party, it would show Thamasa and all that stuff to give you hints on where you can possibly locate that character. But regardless, you still get the background theme that plays, and you gotta have Setzer in your party regardless because he's a mandatory character.
You have to feel your way through a situation.
Yeah, we're going backwards, by the way, because this was the area where we fought the Guardian, and those are the doorways to the Warring Triad.
Right. So we're going up?
Oops. Yeah. It's like, wait, fuck, what? You guys are following me? I was following Setzer.
I love how for Edgar they gave him the coin.
Yeah, and Sabin too.
Edgar Roni Figaro. The South Figaro treat.
You took my fucking joke, you damn it. Aggro, the San Fran treat. Sabin Rene Figaro.
I thought it was Reen.
I pronounce it as Rene.
It could be either or.
Yeah. Oh, he's holding
Fuck.
up the steel
Please,
beam.
he held up a house.
Yeah. yeah, you better, that better be nothing to you, considering what you've held up.
I kind of...
What?
So Sabin goes on a personal realization that, you know what? I do want to be king. But I'm going to be more of like the lieutenant.
No, more like he wanted to make sure he was a protector for his brother. That's why he left and trained. If you do not have Sabin in your party, when that sequence happens, the steel beam blocks their way, and Edgar, Setzer, and Celeste team up to move the beam.
Cool.
And Edgar says, "Where's fucking Sabin when you need him?"
Oh, my brother's dead.
Yeah.
So there's Mao. You realize he has wings?
Yeah, but they're the decoration, Matt.
The what?
They're decoration, just like his pom pom.
Oh.
Actually, does a Moogle's pom pom mean anything? Is it like a radar?
I know you could sell it in Final Fantasy IX for a little mint.
You can sell pom poms in that game?
No.
Okay.
But
That's
you
like,
can
I don't
cut off
remember that, and I
Moogles.
love that game.
Pom pom.
It's like
Tara likes to fluff it.
pom-poms. Like Moogle cheerleaders use pom poms for fucking pom poms.
Christ. Dongs is.
He's classically trained.
Hopefully he's
I
housebroken.
say the character I'm playing for this theatrical version of 6 is named Dongs. Quite a sophisticated fellow. He's a monkey who breaks through walls when the door is simply locked.
He has an endless punching fight with Go-Go, though.
Yeah, quite a game of goldfish, I do say so.
By the by, I imagine like an inverse of that happened when. Oh, what the fuck was that? What the hell was that? What was the name of Bender's voice actor?
John DiMaggio.
John DiMaggio. I imagine he had.
You
like,
mentioned
sort
him
of
at Skill Convention. You forgot his name already.
Right.
Go ahead.
Imagine that kind of casting gig when that shit happened in Final Fantasy 12. Here are a bunch of classic actors acting on an important scene. You're gonna be this goof.
You're gonna be none of those. You're gonna be this guy. He drives the van.
He uses a lot of swords and makes bad jokes. Is this the end of Go-Go?
No, I know what you're getting at, but if we pay close attention to the ending sequence, we find out he does make it out of this. So what happens here is that we have to flick switches simultaneously in order to get the floor back. So who better consider for this out than Go-Go?
Yeah, right.
But unfortunately, he forgets to stop mimicking Celeste and falls into a ravine.
Oh! And then that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
He dies.
No, he's not dead. When we get to a panning shot of the airship, if you look closely right before it fades to black, you can see Go-Go just on the very end of the ship. So he survives, even though it looks like he doesn't.
Gowers.
Okay, so there's something that happens here that I really want to apologize for. I am playing this on the Wii U Virtual Console. And you know what happens when you leave the controller idle for too long? The screen darkens. And I didn't realize that while I was recording the game. Because here's my mentality. Here's the ending of the game. I can't control anything. I'm going to go get a drink. I go get a drink, and I noticed the screen darken. I was like, fuck! So I don't realize this until we get the shadow sequence, at which point the screen will brighten again. So I tried to mitigate the issue by increasing the brightness of the screen. It looks somewhat better, but it's still pretty saturated. So
lot of coleslaw.
Lot coleslaw. I hate coleslaw. And now she's going to be Mrs. Coleslaw. Celeste Cher.
Celeste Cherry.
Or is it Sherry?
Cherry?
Sherry. I said Sherry.
Sheree.
Sheree.
Yeah.
It's a facade.
Move it, you love-starved twit.
No, I like this. So Celeste drops the bandana that instilled her with hope that she got from the bird. That's Locke's bandana, by the way.
Oh. That's one plot point I still don't like about this game.
What?
That fucking everybody believed the killer psycho clown over her. Seriously, made them look like such assholes.
He almost ate it trying to pick up that silly trinket.
This silly trinket got me moving, you fuck!
A bird gave this to me. A magical bird.
So suck that cock. Suck the cock, Locke.
You almost ate it for that silly trick. Wait, is that mine?
Huh?
And now we wine and dine. I don't get the wine glasses for Terra's ending sequence. Like, I get the pendant, because that's the pendant that's around her neck. That I believe she got from her mother or father.
The wine glasses is a symbology of her finding love and accepting other people?
I guess, but we didn't, well, you know, usually we
Or that Terra needs a drink after
all this? Yeah, I need a fucking drink. I need 2 of them, actually.
Pops? Terra, I'm gone.
Yeah, I'm gone, baby.
I'm taking a dirt nap.
Yeah, I'm taking the ultimate dirt nap. In the sky.
But I'm fucking tired.
Where there is no... Yeah, I'm tired, Tara. You've been carrying me around for 20 years. No, I'm kidding.
You've been carrying me around for a very long time. You need a shower.
Yeah, you only used me to learn Fire 2, 3, and... you only used me to learn the Tier 2 magic of elemental spells, and then you dished me. Like a used condom. Okay, I get it.
Realm irony.
You know, considering the sketch glitch is a possible thing, that's the fucking instrument of destruction right there. I want nothing to do with that. Yeah, but I'm gonna dedicate a video to glitches. Some of the fun shit you can do in Final Fantasy VI.
You gonna get Leo back?
I'm gonna. I don't know. If I'm gonna do some of these glitches, I gotta use the emulator version. That way I can use.
You gotta use the SNES version.
Yeah, I gotta use the SNES version. I'm also probably using.
That thing's been like coated with paper clips. Yeah.
No, it was like it was coated with an actual fucking paintbrush. Hence the sketch glitch. Oh, she wants to draw her grandpa on an actual canvas.
Hopefully not a new portrait.
Alright, and now we're gonna get really super depressing.
Shadow as Clyde Arity.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna use Clyde. You know, if he like actually went over his
side quest. A shuriken in the apple, yo.
2 of them, actually.
2?
Yeah, he throws 2 shurikens at there. Guess he really doesn't like apples. He's more of a pear guy. Yeah, but Shadow decides to stay. After, you know, pushing Interceptor out of the way.
You know, the dark fuck up here actually kind of adds to it a bit.
Yeah, in a bit. You can just barely make out Shadow, but this is where the brightness actually resets.
So he chooses to die because?
Because of his past. Huh. You know, his past as a...
I guess he's tired of the fucking good future eluding him, so he decided to end it.
Well, there's the thing, though. I would think that going out of his way to get the side quest finished, you know, to learn more about his history as Clyde, and to see that his daughter Realm is alive and well, and that she's making good for herself and Strako's doing just fine, would at least change his ending so that, you know, because he's like the polar opposite of every character that we've been playing for, where the point of the world
actually that would be Kefka.
No, I would say the point of every character in the World of Ruin was to instill hope, but for Shadow's case, he never finds that hope, and it's tragic. You know?
Well, that's the way Shadow's arc writes. I think it's a good conclusion arc. It may not be a happy arc, but it is a good conclusion for him.
I just feel so bad for him. You know, but you know,
not all characters find their happy endings.
Yeah, correct. I was about to say, that's good writing. If I can feel bad for a character, and for reasons I ultimately understand. You know, he just couldn't get past his past. He couldn't get over his past.
Right.
I just wish there was maybe one day, maybe in a future remake or such, that maybe there's some way I can mitigate that, or some way I can alter that. It'd eliminate the point. I completely understand that. But I see what they were going for, and it's effective, and I hate it. Okay, so Terra is now using the last of her power to guide the airship out. Even though it's an airship, we can just go straight up.
Or we can figure out how to do it ourselves.
Yeah.
Why do you need Terra as the forward front runner for this?
Yeah, I guess it's just to make it a little more dramatic. But you're absolutely right. There's no reason why Terra needed to do this.
Hey, the sky's blue again.
Yeah!
Finally, the day's over.
I'm clocking out. Not before me, you son of a bitch.
Sets her down! What if Terra got involved in like a random encounter on the way? By the by,
what is she fighting? The Air Force?
Yes.
Here comes
By the by, I kind of find it utterly weird here that once you destroy Kefka, it's not like the... Okay, there we go. That's much better. I was gonna say because you can't just magically go click like a light bulb. World of Ruin.
Yeah.
World of Balance.
It's like the Lion King, the Pride Lands. Once Scar's defeated, suddenly the Pride Lands looked like a hospitable area. You know?
Yeah.
No, I always take it that the sky was blue during the day. It's just that for that dramatic effect. The sky looks like it's always blood red. Hell, I don't know if you're in the. I don't know if you ever got to the World of Ruin yet in the iOS version of 6.
I don't even have the iOS version of 6.
Oh, in the iOS version of 6, you know. Okay, well, to compare what I'm bringing up here is that in the World of Ruin, you see the ocean is red. Yo, what's up?
Who's flying this ship?
Shut up. In the World of Ruin of Final Fantasy VI, the ocean is red, but I always figure it's reflecting off of the red sky. In the iOS version, that shit is fucking spaghetti sauce.
Oh.
It is that thick red. So I would think that even if the sky were to suddenly turn blue, it would still be red sauce.
Or validating a Kefka's logo. So now the Esper part of Terra is essentially killed off, and now she gets to live as a human.
Yeah, because I think what Maduine said is that if you have strong ties to someone in this world, you can live on as a human, which I just think is a lousy excuse.
When you really look back at the script, who did Terra really get super close to?
The kids.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way how she got super close to Locke.
Yeah. Yeah, you got like that piece of shit. What about Kappa, the gambler?
Locke is a piece of shit. Oh man, what a game.
I love Final Fantasy VI. Well, we're not even done yet. You know, we still got the Dragon's Den and the Soul Shrine coming up after this. But yeah, this is the end. The end of Final Fantasy VI on the Super Nintendo version. Yeah, I know what I realized. What I just said, it was really fucking stupid. But I love this game so much, despite how fucking easy it is to break.
There's more than one way to have fun with the game.
Well, a game doesn't need to be super hard for me to enjoy it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I know people want more strategy and element of planning when it comes to RPGs, and I completely understand that.
Different strokes. Like I said, if you want to ever take a look at some Final Fantasy VIII ROM hacks, you would swear with all the difficulty tweaks some of them make, you get the idea that some of them could only get themselves off if they pound hot iron nails through their testicles.
Yeah, and there is
an
audience.
I'm sure they can cut themselves off to it, but I don't need that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it either.
Exactly.
But I will read about it on Kotaku.
Guy pounds hot iron nails through his testicles. Slow news day.
Hashtag slow news day. Oh man, that feels like I really I feel bad that I'm talking over this magnificent ending piece for Final Fantasy VI. The ending theme is like 21 minutes long because it goes through the entire ending sequence.
21 minutes long.
Yeah, but it's so magnificent. I especially love the credit sequence, especially when it leads into the Final Fantasy ending theme, the Final Fantasy national anthem, as some people call it. It's so goddamn beautiful, and this is one of those games I just played over and over and over again in the mid-90s. Well, because I didn't have much to play at that time. Was it, 94, 95? Yeah, it was 6 that I played a lot of, besides Donkey Kong Country and Yoshi's Island. Not 100%. Because fuck getting 100% in that game.
I'll drink to this game.
And to this day, it's still one of the RPGs I will just go back to and play whenever the fuck I feel like.
For me, that's more 7 and 9. 6 is good though.
Yeah, I definitely revisit 7 when I can, and 9 is really 9 is like my Brock Lesnar, where I don't visit it often, but I enjoy the fuck out of every time I do.
Amen to that.
You know, because do you have a game that you purposely don't spam the fuck out of because you like to enjoy every precious moment of it?
Persona 2 Eternal Punishment.
Yeah.
That game's like my once-a-year journey. Well, once every 2, actually. I'm going to have to play Persona 4 in a while, too. I want to go back to that as well. That was a really great game.
Have you ever think of playing Golden?
I have Golden.
Oh, you have Golden.
Golden takes so much fucking... Golden is way easier, but at the same time, it takes the fucking... It does away with the grinding so much. To the point where I accidentally power leveled. So now with Kefka gone, the world can finally start moving forward, it seems.
Yeah. Well, some of them are already getting the jump on that. Figaro was constantly rebuilding. They were like, they're saying, fuck Kefka.
Our castle's in pieces now, my lord. What do we do?
Build it again. What do you do when you're lacking a castle? You build another one.
But sir, I'm the king. Build a castle.
You guys dimed on me earlier.
And find me a bride.
Preferably over the age of 18.
And Locke probably gets him an idea. And Aggro's like, not from the graveyard either.
Yeah. Yeah, living. He just gives Locke the biggest fucking death glare. This back shot of the Falcon kind of caught me off guard the first time. I was like, whoa, my ship was that detailed?
Seriously?
I was like, oh, my thing's a blimp.
I would have loved it after the credits shot where everybody's just gambling on his casino at his casino.
Yeah, with Cap of the Gambler. Okay, guys, this is 3-card Monty.
Go fish! Realm, no.
And Gogo and Umar are still punching each other in the back. It's like, well, it's like they never let up. Yeah, this is the camera pan I was talking about. It's not this shot specifically, but on the very back of the ship is where Gogo's at. We're going to get a quick glimpse of him when this sequence ends. But now we're going to get a recap of events that we've followed throughout the entire game. Katarn finally had the baby.
What's his name? Ventus. God forbid he was a shitty father and spiked it like a football.
Yeah, touchdown!
Oh my God, it's a son!
It's a boy! Yeah. Touchdown! Okay, another dumbass realization moment. Like I said that I didn't realize the final boss theme was just Kefka's theme remixed. I didn't get that when we get these town shots where it gets dark for a second and then lights up back, is the airship passing over the town.
Yep.
I didn't get that. I was like, wow. It was like with these clouds.
And the world itself is just a giant fuck you to Kefka's ideologies. You take away, people rebuild. Just the way it goes.
Which again, Figaro already had they jumped the gun on that too. Like Figaro, some kid in Figaro, we've talked in the World of Ruin saying that if we fall 100 times, we get back up 100 times.
Exactly.
It's like if all of our hope was instilled from Figaro.
A testament to man's indomitable will to survive.
Yeah. Oh, the flower grew, and that was after I stepped on it.
You ass.
No, I like to say that if I didn't step on it, it wouldn't have grown.
What, like a butterfly
Where
fly kind of shit?
My shoes are made of Miracle Grow.
And this here's the Final Fantasy fanfare. I can't wait to hear what 15 does.
All rise for the national anthem of Final Fantasy. And I love this version of it. Mm-hmm. I love 8's version of it, actually. 8's ending theme is remarkable.
Yeah. If there's one thing about 8 that's aged beautifully, it's its music.
Yes.
I love 12's version too.
Yeah, and this sequence here, I just like how it builds up, and Terra's in the front, and she lets her hair down.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
And the scrunchie hits somebody in the head.
Yeah. It hits one of the birds. And just goes down like a vulture from Donkey Kong Country.
Do you think 6 could do with a sequel?
I'm good with a sequel or a remake.
I want to see a remake more so.
I'd like to see, again, it bothers the fuck out of me. 5 and 6 never got the PSP treatment. I mean, the iOS versions are as close as I'm going to get, but it bothers me that they never got the PSP treatment because I fucking love the PSP versions of Final Fantasies 1, 2, and 4. You know, that's the reason why I did that version of 4 for this channel 2 years ago. And 5 and 6 never getting that treatment is just an ultimate flick on the nuts.
Yeah.
You know, but regardless, I still got this version of the game to fall back to. The Super Nintendo version and the advanced version is magnificent there. There you go. We saw Go-Go.
So what are we doing now, guys?
Denny's?
Denny's. Fuck yeah.
There we go.
You're lying to us. We got more to do.
Yeah, we do have more to do. But, as I said for the Final Fantasy IV Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen, if you do not care about the optional stuff, then you can stop watching the Let's Play here. It does say the end. You know, I wouldn't show the end unless it wasn't actual the end.
This would make for a great screenshot.
Yeah, and I got the Final Fantasy prelude theme playing in the background. 6 version of this theme is godly. I love it.
It's great.
Unfortunately, we're not playing 9, so no blackjack.
Rats. That's kind of a mood whiplash.
Yeah. Wait, the blackjack was the name of the ship in this game. Fuck, we can't play blackjack. It's not even here anymore.
We can't play blackjack on the blackjack.
All right, so we're going to take a small break.
Yeah, that's one thing they should have done, actually.
What do you think?
A gambling side quest on a gambling stake option on censorship.
Was like a precursor, a triple triad, or
just basic gambling.
Yeah, just basic
like
roulette,
gambling. Blackjack, just stress relief.
It could be a good time sink, maybe for a remake. You never know.
Could happen.
All right, so we're going to take a small break, ladies and gentlemen, because even though I do want to take the time to apologize for the delays this playthrough has had because of events throughout the month of August, and those things are over now, so we can get back to the swing of things. So we're going to take a small break, and then when we return, we're going to do the Dragon's Den and the Soul Shrine to cap off our Final Fantasy VI Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen. See you guys soon.